Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Tuesday, October 15th, 2019. This is a Motivational Tuesday talk. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope y'all are just doing outstanding today and pushing forward. I know a few of you are ready to get the day stopped and started, get home, get back from work and everything else. So what you do today makes a difference in your life and everything you did. What did you do today to live outside the box? What are you doing every day to push yourself further? What are you doing to make somebody else's life better? There's an old saying by one of the oldest motivators in the industry. One of the oldest was Zig Ziglar. He used to always say, you help enough people get what they want, they'll help you get what you want. You know, we need to live by the good, by the good book, by help enough others. Do unto others as you would want done to yourself. Now, why am I talking like this today, and why am I going fast? Well, first off, I'm heading over to pick up my beautiful daughter. Second, I think people actually forgot how to work together. One of the things I always love the most, one of my mentors, the guy that brought me into the business that I'm in, Rich Ellerman, one of his funniest things he ever said, and I haven't seen this in any books, so I'm pretty sure this has come from him. He always said, God put us here in pairs, Adam and Eve. Doesn't matter if you go back to Adam and Lilith, Adam and Eve, or whatever you're looking at. He goes, we were designed to work in pairs. So if you're helping somebody else, in a way that is working in pairs. Sometimes you can do it directly or indirectly. You may be an introvert or you may be an extrovert. It doesn't matter. The whole idea is working together, working with others, doing something for somebody else to help them get what they want. And in turn, you will get what you want. Okay, and I don't mean some of the evil things that some people have on their minds. Maybe you're looking for a little extra money. Maybe you're looking for more sales. Maybe you're looking to get a better job. Maybe you're just looking for a study partner. I know when I was in college, it was hard to find a study partner for college work when I was in the Marine Corps. Even though I was in college while I was in the Marine Corps. It's hard for people to believe, but believe it or not, military men and women are always taking schooling. They give us more schooling. We just kind of get stuff yelled at us. Okay, but when I got to college, all of a sudden I didn't have people yelling at me, and my schooling now had to be on my terms, not on the Marine Corps terms. So I had workout partners. I had people that would study with me. I had people that work with me, and stuff like that. And we had a great time doing it. Did everybody know what they were doing? Nope. But you know what? In the end, we all passed our tests. In the end, we all got A's. In the end, we all did the best we could with what we had. And here's just it. You may not think you have a team around you, but actually you do. And everybody's like, what are you talking about? It doesn't matter what you do for a living. If you're looking for help on something, you can always ask a neighbor, a friend, call up somebody, go on the internet, find a new friend on Facebook, and then ask them to help you study, or ask them to help you get what you want in life. Sometimes it's just basically, some of us are just looking for friends or family members. Sometimes we all enjoy talking and being with others. How much stuff do we learn when we're out at the bars with our friends? We learn quite a bit. That one person, that Cliff Clavin of the group, I know a lot of you may be too young to know who Cliff Clavin is, but trying to teach us something new. I know we all have Google nowadays, but you need to have a thought in your mind in order to use Google. I know that sounds really weird, but you got to have a thought in your mind to look something up. Makes kind of sense, right? All of a sudden, you have to have those thoughts. You have to have those ideas to look something up on Google. These are just tools that help us in everyday life. But what are you going to do every day to get yourself ahead, to get to get the better sale, to get the better job, to get the better raise, to get your MBA, your doctorates? Maybe you're going just to get your bachelor or your associate's degree. What are things that are you do? I can't even talk today. Sorry about that. I've been going all day. What are things today that you can do to make life easier for you, or that can help you? Okay, are you memorizing something? Are you studying something? Okay, are you learning history? Are you learning math? I was always taught English and math are two of the main subjects you need to learn in order to catapult yourself into things like history, and civics and economics. Okay, I mean, I got my MBA, but it was not easy. But it could have been a lot harder if it was not for the people that helped me get what I wanted in life. The thing about it is, now with what I do in life, one of the jobs I have requires people's help. It requires a sales skill. It requires talking. It requires motivation. It requires that, personal work ethic that you need to have so you can work on your own. But let me ask you this. What are we all doing to get there? What are you doing to get there every day? You know, I always tell everybody, if we can help the person next to us, you could be saving one of my brothers or sisters that served in the military or currently serve in the military. You could be saving my daughter someday when I'm not knowing what's going on. But if I tell enough people over the course of a long period of time to always respect and listen to the person next to you, offer helping hand out, maybe, just maybe in a few years, you know, somebody's going to do that for one of my loved ones, for somebody that I care about. And in turn, I'm hoping that I can do that for each and every one of you. So know this, every day you matter. Every day you go into society and you go into life, you know, head on. You have to do it anyway. You know, people are always sitting there wishing and wishing for the weekends. Well, you want to know something? Why don't you have fun during the week? Why? Because you're working? Because you look at work as freaking something that is negative when you should be looking at it as something positive? You know what? I don't look towards the weekends anymore. I look for the next day. Why? Because my weekend, there's no such thing as a weekend in my world. There's no such thing as a weekday in my world. They're all the same. They all have people in them. They all have people that need help. They all have people that are fun. They all have laughter. They all have the drama. But every day is worthwhile. So I don't look towards the weekends anymore. I just look at the friends I get to spend time with, the family I get to spend time with. I look at the new friends I get to meet. I look at all the new opportunities I have. Now, is every day going to be, oh, just wonderful? And no, it's not. But you want to know something? It beats the obvious to where there's only 2 days in a week to some people. That's all that's there, because they look at a week like it's something that they have to do every day. Yeah, I'm sorry, but there's 7 days in a week, 365 days in a year, unless you're counting leap year. You know, 12 months. And, you know, I like to enjoy every one of them. And so should each of you. And I hope that maybe something I say might spark a little bit of energy in each one of you. Because each and every one of you matters. Whether you're religious or not, I still am going to pray for you. And you know what? Each and every one of you is a blessing. Each and every one of you has a gift that you don't even know you have. Why? Because we are all like a snowflake. We're all different. We're all unique. We have differences, each and every one of us. And that's what you need to know. My name is Jeffrey Jansen. I think the world of each and every one of you. I hope each and every one has a great day. I hope you do something kind for somebody today. Hope you do something that scares you just a little bit. And in the end, you're going to love it. Because you know why? Because you don't have to wait for the weekend in order to enjoy life. I got all kids coming up behind me right now on their bicycles right now, while I'm waiting on my daughter. So, anyway, God bless everybody. We'll talk to everybody soon. I just want you to know that you matter. You're important. I think the world of each and every one of you. Ever need a friend? You can call me anytime you want. I'll see everybody on the shore side. Have a good one, everybody. Bye now.